Hey creators, welcome back to the studio. I'm Iramis, the artist. This week, y'all, I'm juiced. Can you tell she's juiced? I'm excited because I got so much painting done this week. Now, the painting isn't done yet. It'll probably be done next vlog. Of course, I'll probably share it on my Instagram, but I'm super excited to share with you all the paint process of the spring painting and what's been inspiring that, what's the progress going on with the scarves, and some of the tips and tools that's been keeping my vibration and my frequency high during these crazy times. So I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. You know what you need to do, boo. First of all, I need a cup of tea. Hold on. Enjoy.
We have landed on the blue planet. Please activate your transmutation devices and take a breath. Don't trip. We have infinite time and space to complete your mission. Not if anyone or anything ever had you up. You may return here to the center whenever you must. Just trust your purpose, your path, and always do the math.
I absolutely love that Tesla quote because I've just found it to be so true. Like everything is just made of energy and frequency and vibrations. My goal is to have the leaves radiate this energy, to have this like bioluminescence quality to it, to just really show this energy and frequency and vibration. And as human beings, we all have that too, you know, so it's like the plants have a similar aura as us. So just really it's about this connectedness to planet Earth and just knowing that we're all one, we're all connected. And even saying that, like, I feel like we say it and it sounds all kumbaya, you know, but I think deep down we actually found that to be true just when we think about our collective consciousness and, man, just how contagious energy can be, whether it's good or bad. I think what's even more important than just like knowing that we're all connected and knowing that we have a connection to planet Earth, even going beyond that and realizing like, okay, if I don't want to harm myself, how do I not harm the planet? And how can I have a better impact on this world? And how can I just be conscious of everything that I'm putting out energetically, because it all impacts us, you know? The butterfly effect. So if we truly internalize that to be our truth, how would that impact the way we treat others? How would that impact the way we treat our body, treat the planet, everything? So this is why I'm super excited for the upcoming project that I'm working on. So you all, we are back in the studio, y'all, feeling good, feeling rested and restored. I had a beautiful rest day yesterday and shared with the Gram fam about the rest days, y'all. I feel like we need to incorporate more of those for the balance and the sanity. That's actually actually how I stay balanced, y'all, for real. I feel like I get a lot of questions like, how do you stay positive? How do you have such good energy? And how do you keep your schedule and routine? Y'all, I got a whole system, okay? And I actually might make a video on that. I feel like I've been getting that so much lately that, first of all, it's a compliment. I take that as such a compliment because I never considered myself as like, just like, first of all, an organized person. Do y'all hear those birds? They are going to town. Y'all, spring is coming. It's like warm and sunny in Seattle. It's just been, it brings me the good vibes, okay? So weather brings me good vibes too. But of course, if you know, in the Pacific Northwest, you cannot always depend on that to keep your energy high. So I do have my whole morning routine. Part of that is taking rest days, knowing my body, knowing my cyclical cycles when it comes down to my hormones, to my menstrual cycle, like all the things, y'all, for real. That's also the other thing that inspired me to paint these seasonal pieces. Just like honoring the cycles. I feel like we have definitely got into this hustle grind culture that is completely separate and external of the actual world that we're living in. It's like in wintertime, even our plants hibernate. We can take it a little bit slower too. You know, in summertime, everything is blooming, it's glowing, the sun is bright, the energy is high. So then our energy might be high. So it's also just like not demonizing yourself for feeling tired or feeling unproductive. Is just realizing that it's just the rhythm of life. It's just those patterns, and honoring those patterns and giving grace to yourself. I've been giving myself a lot of grace these days, and like I feel my body thanking me. I feel the gratitude, and I also feel my body restoring my energy back, because it's like, thank you, sis, you just gave us rest. We ready now. We ready. We can show up for the world because we first poured into ourselves. So yeah, had a rest day. And last night me and Andy watched Judas and the Black Messiah. Hold on, y'all. Can we talk? Sitting in this chair. Y'all remember when I got this chair for free a couple vlogs ago? It's like springy. I can kind of feel the springs poking out in my back. Wow. Okay, yeah. We might not be keeping this one for long, but it's good for now. I'm not even gonna go that deep into everything that I was feeling seeing that movie, but that's also the other reason why I've just been giving myself grace during this time. I think a lot of people, especially Black people, are feeling the emotional and psychological trauma of just all the stuff that we're constantly inundated through social media, the news, like all this stuff. It's like a lot of things that I do is unplug, y'all. And it's not putting your head in the sand. It's not hiding from what's going on, but it's knowing that this is a long-term journey. This is a marathon. This is like, this revolution is still going on as we speak. And even when I see historical stuff like that, and knowing that, like, oh my God, we are literally still dealing with the same stuff. Like, just knowing that Breonna Taylor was murdered in her sleep and Fred Hampton was murdered in his sleep. It's just really, it's just like, speaking of cycles, here we go, living the same cycle over again. But that's also why I feel like it's so important for us to eliminate this Messiah myth, because once the Messiah is gone, then what? You know, that's why it's just super important for us all to do our part. You know, that's actually like the bright side of social media. With all of the social political awareness going on, I feel like social media and the internet has really branched it out. So now I don't feel like we have this like one Black leader or like one Black Messiah. There's so many people all over the world doing the work, which is really inspiring and really encouraging, because then when the whole movement isn't tied up in just like one person, it can still live on, you know? And so yeah, I just want us all to show up in this work, do what is within your means, while still knowing that our ancestors had this fight. We're still in this fight. Hopefully we won't have to be in this fight, but at the same time still preparing for the longevity of this marathon, and taking care of yourself, taking care of your spirit, taking care of your mind, taking care of your body. The cycles, y'all, the cycles. And cycles are natural. Circadian rhythms are natural. Menstrual cycles are natural. Seasons is all part of life. But there are some cycles that need to be broken. And when it comes down to racism, discrimination, that's a cycle that needs to be broken. But when it comes down to our natural cycles in life, like spring, summer, winter, fall, it's like, okay, we can honor those. Let's honor the natural cycles of life and try to break the ones that are that are toxic to our society. Your girl is over here having a full-blown photo shoot, okay, with this scarf. We had to grab the coffee, okay? Y'all, so let me know who been here this long when you saw previous vlog when I talk about that I cut my hair. So my locks were down to, they were about here before, okay? Your girl kept sitting on them. Okay, it was not fun. It was a safety hazard, okay? So I clipped them during quarantine and I feel like literally it grew back. I'm like, damn, which is great. I'm all here for it. I love it. I rarely style my locks, and so it's been so fun playing with these scarves because I'm like, okay, I want to give some folks some inspiration. How could you wear your scarf if you got a scarf, if you got locks like your girl? We can be out here vibing with the Cinnabon bang. What y'all think? Let me know. Literally, this isn't even, there's no pins or nothing in here. I literally just like took my hair and did like a little twist and then tucked the excess underneath the scarf, and then boom, it was like a Cinnabon bang. Or we can have it like this too. There's just, first of all, I love my locks. I feel like it's so much variety, but I don't even take advantage of that. I literally just either have my hair up in a sloppy, messy bun or have it down. Part of the reason that I got locks is because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I just like to have simple styles going on, but I'm super excited for the scarves. Obviously, y'all know y'all not here because your girl is fashion savvy. That's the last thing I am. I actually consider myself a little bit of a fashion minimalist. I don't like having a lot of things, but I do like having accessories to spice things up. Some of those accessories is like scarves, jewelry. I'm kind of always rotating out my chains and earrings and stuff because I just like small, simple things. I feel like, first of all, clothes takes up so much space. I'm not about that life. So the scarves are simple and sleek and cool. So make sure y'all hop on the newsletter because when these go live, your girl is officially giving out discount codes, okay? I'm obsessed. Clearly I'm obsessed, but y'all know this is not gonna be the design. This was the sample design that I did for the patrons, did a giveaway. Look at me. I did a giveaway. All right, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all in a bit. Y'all know I don't like hurting my knees, okay? Look, protect your knees out here. So I am about to cut this canvas for a super special project. I just shared that with the patrons. But speaking of patrons, Quaisha actually asked a really good question during our create date when we were on the Zoom call, and she asked about how do I cut my canvas and how do I keep it like straight. So actually right here you can probably see that I have this sketch line. So this is gonna be a proposal that I'm drafting. I was gonna go like buy another stretch canvas, but I'm like, you know what? I already have this canvas here that I gessoed during my last canvas video. So actually, if you have any more questions about canvas and stuff, I made an entire 30-minute long video answering everybody's questions. So I'm gonna make sure that I link that up here in the cards. But so for here, I just sketch it out with some pencil. Sometimes I do lay down the tape. So you all know that I have the tape here on the edges, but if I wanna keep the line clean, I'll have some tape and then I'll cut right on that edge. But I've already sketched it out with some pencil, so that's an option too. But pretty much, I just use basic scissors, but I do use fabric shears. These fabric shears are amazing. They're super big. They really cut this really thick canvas really nicely. But if you don't have fabric shears, regular scissors will work just fine. But if you are trying to have that clean line, it does help to either mark it out with some pencil or to tape it off with some of this painter's tape so that you can have a nice clean line. Of course, it's always good to have a sharp edge, some sharp, good scissors, because then you can fray your canvas, and you don't want to have that. Like, you don't want to have when it's all stringy and frayed and stuff. I think that's what Quaisha was referencing, that like sometimes her canvas can get frayed. completely understandable. So these are just some options with y'all, for y'all. I just wanted to share. These are the 2 items that I use. So for this proposal, I'm gonna get this cut. Damn it. This was not the line that I wanted to cut. Ooh, you know what? That's all right. We gon' keep going. Damn. That's all right. Look, that's how it be, y'all. And depending on how sharp your scissors actually are, you could just probably do a solid drag. But of course, I only recommend this if you have some really nice sharp fabric shears. We're just gonna tape that. I ain't gonna trip, okay? What I was trying to do was like create a frame for it. So when I do submit this proposal and show it to the panel who was critiquing it, it'll look nice. It'll have like a nice frame because I'm probably not gonna stretch it since this is a sketch, okay? This is like a sketch. This is a draft proposal that is commonly required when you are applying for different art projects or different commissions. So it doesn't have to be super duper fancy, but I think the presentation is key. We gonna make it work. So much painting done this week, y'all. I'm just beaming with joy. Hopefully sharing those little nuggets of information was helpful for people. I feel like, sometimes you can see people who are out here and all happy and smiley and giddy, but there is a little bit of a method to the madness. I typically pull out the camera when I'm in a good mood, okay? So today I'm feeling super good. It was just such a beautiful sunny day in Seattle. But at some point I probably will be going into depth about like, what's been keeping me sane during these crazy times. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know I just went through all of my DMs. Your girl went way back. She went way back, answered so many DMs, did a live Q&A. So if you are not following me over there, make sure you head over to Instagram because we be having fun in DMs, y'all, okay? It truly goes down. It goes down in the DMs. It goes down, it goes down. Clearly, she's on one. Y'all, rest days, okay? Rest days be having me juiced afterwards. I'm juiced. The other thing I wanted to share is that there is a super long, not super long, that's extra, but there is a long, in-depth video over there on Patreon telling you all about what the special project is that I'm working on, explaining the sketch, the proposal, the process, everything that is my inspiration behind it. So if you are not a patron, I would of course love for you to join. If you already are, head on over to patreon.com, boo, because there is something waiting for you. Thank you. I have to say thank you to y'all. It's just been incredible, truly incredible growing this community. And as I was going back and combing through the DMs and seeing you all's messages, especially like the Tube Team community coming over to Instagram, sending me private messages, telling me how my videos have helped y'all, it's just mind-blowing to me, and I'm so grateful. I'm just like, this is exactly why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this. And to hear you all's messages have just been amazing. And I feel like knowing that there's people watching, knowing that like I'm actually helping people out there has inspired me and motivated me even more to share. So thank you all so much. And y'all know I'm gonna be back next week. Of course, if you like this video, like it, and I'll see you all next week.